Your green card renewal in 2025 is no longer routine. What used to be simple paperwork is now a dangerous checkpoint. One mistake could cost you your residency, or even lead to deportation. This is Immiscope, your trusted source for U.S. immigration news, policy changes, and visa updates. For decades, renewing a green card was simple. File Form I-90, pay the fee, and wait for approval. Most people thought it was automatic. But in 2025, that belief is outdated. Renewals are no longer just about replacing an expired card. They're opportunities for USCIS to recheck your history, background, and travel records. This means small mistakes can create massive problems. Denials, delays, or even deportation cases now begin at renewal. So, in this video, we'll break down the 6 most dangerous traps to avoid, and how to protect your status in 2025. Trap number 1, filing too late. The biggest and most common mistake is filing late. Green cards are valid for 10 years, and USCIS recommends renewing 6 months before expiration. Yet thousands wait too long. Even with the 36-month extension rule, late filing creates serious problems. Expired cards cause headaches in daily life, at work, the DMV, airports, and even with law enforcement. Here's what can happen when you file late. Employers may refuse to honor extension notices. DMVs often reject license renewals with expired cards. Airlines sometimes deny boarding without a valid card. These problems don't mean you're out of status, but they damage your credibility. Late filing is unnecessary stress. Protect yourself by applying on time, ideally 6 months before expiration. Trap number 2, errors on Form I-90. The I-90 looks simple, but USCIS is unforgiving. Common mistakes include wrong alien number, incorrect dates of entry, wrong class of admission, misspelled names. Even small errors can delay your renewal. Worse, if USCIS suspects the mistake was intentional, they may escalate it as fraud. This can turn a routine renewal into a full-blown investigation. The fix? Double-check everything. Have another person review your form. Treat every box as critical, because one typo can become a trap. Trap number 3, ignoring travel rules. Travel history is one of the biggest hidden dangers. Every renewal, USCIS reviews your entry and exit records. Long absences raise doubts about whether you truly live in the US permanently. Trips longer than 6 months trigger suspicion. Trips over 1 year can even be seen as abandonment of permanent residence. Even if you were allowed back in, the record remains. And at renewal, USCIS can question your intent to live here permanently. The safest approach? Keep trips under 6 months. If longer travel is unavoidable, maintain strong US ties, pay taxes, keep employment, or own property. Trap number 4, overlooking criminal or immigration violations. Every renewal reopens your past. USCIS checks your fingerprints against FBI, DHS, and state records. Even minor arrests can create problems. Common red flags include DUIs, domestic violence, drug possession, unlawful voting, misuse of public benefits. Any of these can lead to denial, or even deportation proceedings. And remember, a pending renewal does not protect you. If USCIS believes you're removable, they can start proceedings immediately, even while your case is pending. If you have past issues, don't file blindly. Consult an immigration lawyer before applying. Legal guidance can mean the difference between approval and removal. Trap number 5, failing to update your address. This mistake sounds small, but it destroys cases every year. Moving without notifying USCIS means you'll miss important letters, especially biometrics or interview notices. When USCIS doesn't get a response, they assume non-compliance. That usually means denial. The solution is simple: file Form AR-11 within 10 days of moving. That single step protects your mail, your renewal, and your status. Trap number 6, believing renewal guarantees protection. One of the most dangerous myths is that filing for renewal shields you from deportation. It does not. In fact, filing can expose problems USCIS had not acted on yet. Renewal is a trigger for USCIS to reopen your file. If they find issues, past crimes, long absences, or fraud, filing I-90 doesn't protect you. It puts you under review. The truth is simple: renewal is not a shield. It's an exam. The bigger picture. Renewals in 2025 are no longer just about replacing an old plastic card. They are full checkpoints where USCIS re-examines your past and your present. Every application is a chance for officers to look back at your entire immigration history. That includes your original green card approval, your travel patterns, your criminal record, and even your ties to the US today. For immigrants with clean records and consistent ties, renewals often move smoothly. But for anyone with past violations, long absences, or paperwork errors, renewal becomes the moment those problems finally surface. This is why permanent residency is not truly permanent unless you continue following the rules. USCIS uses renewal as the opportunity to confirm that you still deserve that status. The bigger truth is this: renewal is not just a formality. It's a test of whether you have lived as a permanent resident should, year after year. Passing that test keeps your future secure. Failing it could put everything at risk. Good news: automatic extension. Since 2023, USCIS has provided a 36-month automatic extension with receipt notices. This means you can keep working, traveling, and re-entering while your renewal is pending, even if it takes years. But remember, the extension is temporary protection. It is not an approval. If USCIS finds problems, the renewal can still be denied. Final tips for safe renewal. Here's how to protect yourself in 2025. File at least 6 months before expiration. Keep trips under 6 months whenever possible. Update USCIS with any new address immediately. Consult an attorney if you have criminal or immigration issues. Following these steps makes your renewal far safer and keeps your residency secure. Green card renewals in 2025 are no longer routine. They're checkpoints. Mistakes, long trips, or old violations can derail your case. But with preparation, filing early, avoiding errors, maintaining ties, and seeking legal advice when needed, renewal becomes smooth again. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching Immiscope. See you in the next video.